Famed New Zealand director Lee Tamahori has died at the age of 75. Tamahori died peacefully at home, surrounded by his close family. He was well known for his debut feature film Once Were Warriors, as well as the James Bond film Die Another Day, to his recent epic The Convert. The New Zealand Film Commission has paid tribute to Tamahori, saying his work brought New Zealand voices to global audiences with power and authenticity, and his legacy will inspire generations of storytellers. More than 11,500 allied health workers, including physios, occupational therapists and social workers, are set to strike. The Public Service Association members will stop work from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Friday, the 28th of November. They'll also work to rule in the week before and after the strike by taking regular breaks and not working unpaid overtime. Claudia O'Neill reports.
The union's been bargaining with Health New Zealand since June and says members aren't being listened to. It says workers do long hours without enough staff to provide the level of care people need. The PSA says Health New Zealand also hasn't budged on pay proposals, which effectively amount to a pay cut.
A 34-year-old woman is due in Palmerston North District Court today in connection with a shooting at a Wellington apartment last weekend. Police said a person wearing a balaclava and carrying a shotgun approached the flat in Brooklyn around 3:30 p.m. last Sunday and shot towards the victim. The victim was not struck and managed to flee down to level 2 of the building, where he jumped off the exterior stairs. He was hospitalised but not seriously injured. A woman was arrested in Palmerston North yesterday and charged with aggravated robbery and committing a dangerous act with intent to cause grievous bodily harm. The Salvation Army is bracing for its busiest time of year. The charity supports about 120,000 New Zealanders each year, but always faces greater demand during the Christmas season. It's calling on Kiwis to contribute to its Christmas appeal to support those who urgently need it. Salvation Army Newtown's Andrew Wilson says as more people struggle, the Sally's resources are getting stretched thin.
There are some centres who once used to provide the full hamper for a family at Christmas time are now having to think very carefully as to how they provide for the increasing number of people asking for help.
Confusion over food date labels is wasting millions of dollars worth of food each year. A new study by Love Food, Hate Waste New Zealand shows over a third of Kiwis misinterpret the best before or use by labels, ending in safe food being thrown away. Program manager Sophie Walland says nearly half of all New Zealanders aren't confident in judging what's safe to eat.
Use by is about safety, and food should not be eaten beyond that date, whereas best before is just about quality. It doesn't mean that food's unsafe.
Selwyn's annual Highland Games is back for its 14th year. 10,000 people are set to flock to Hororata today to get amongst the Scottish celebration and raise money for wellbeing events and infrastructure in the rural Selwyn town. More than 20 pipe bands, world-class heavyweight athletes and Highland dancers will all be part of the action.